But no, it's a horrible sound because you're going to hear them thuds, which is somebody getting punched out. And you're going to hear, you actually don't hear no screams like that because that's why they punching you out. And after they done broke you, then you hear them like whimpering and they telling you, shut up. And this happened like right up under me.
Man, this is Prison Stories 101, man. We got another dope individual that's coming to sit down and talk with us, man. Give us some stories, man. We got the one and only Mohammad in the building. Whenever we do these prison stories, we try to come from different angles, enlighten people as far as on different things. And I think one with you, Mohammad, is that you went into the system with in the Muslim religion. And of course, you did, almost damn near 2 decades. So whenever we do these prison stories, we try to get the who, what, when, where, and why.
Right.
So let's start off with the who. And if you don't mind, just reintroduce yourself. Let us know how much time you did.
All right. My name is Mohammad. I did 21 years. I did 2.5 on Beto 1 unit. I did the other 18 some change on Ferguson unit. I went in 95. Came out in 2015.
All right, there you go. So that takes care of the win.
Yeah.
I want to, and you spoke on the where, so Beto and Ferguson. I want to real quick jump into the what. What was the crime that was committed or allegedly committed that got you jammed up?
A body.
Do you mind speaking on the incident as far as, and it goes to the who and also the what? Because when we do these prison stories, we like to find out, based on this crime, who was affected on your side and on said victim side, if you don't mind.
Well, the thing is about my case is we still fighting that case.
Okay.
We still fighting that case. They put a body on me and they tried to put it on me and 3 of my other partners. One of them ended up beating it. So we was in a country town called Rockdale. And, we was getting it in. But then after we stopped going down there, then they find the body. So it's a long, long story how they put that body on us. But one of the dudes who admitted to the body he's from Rockdale. He tried to put the body on us off the rip. Then they found out he was lying. That's how he ended up getting himself caught up in it. So, we fought it. We lost. We still fighting it.
Can you speak on, when I speak on the who, for you, how old were you?
I was 21.
Who was affected by you having to go sit down this long, as far as who on your side, who were you leaving behind?
Baby mama, 2-month-old son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2 months. He was 2 months when I left. He was 21 when I came home.
Man. Oh, well, we'll get further to that because that in itself is something we got to speak on. But baby mama, son, any other family members?
Yeah, mama, daddy, little brother. I was raising him like, me and him was, the whole family suffered, man.
Yeah.
The whole family suffers. It's not just you.
The person, the victim, was this a black individual, white, Mexican?
Yeah, he was black.
Okay. Did that person have any ties to the Rockdale area where, like, sometimes it might be a homie, and there's people.
Nah, he was from Rockdale.
Okay. All right. When you say getting it in at Rockdale, can you explain what you mean by that?
We was getting money down there, man.
Okay.
We was getting money down there. It's country town. We from the city, man. You know how it go.
Come on. Where you from originally?
San Antonio.
All right. As we get into these prison stories, we try to lastly land on the why. Meaning, the moment that a judge hits that gavel and, sentences, throw them football numbers out there, we try to understand why you as an individual felt at that moment, what led you to that moment right there? Like, how did I get into a situation where I'm looking at a judge? And it goes back to, your family. It goes back to, brothers, friends, whatever it is growing up. What would you say is the reason that got you jammed up in the situation in the first place? What circumstances in life led you to that?
The streets, hustling. When you hustling, you put yourself in certain situations. You put yourself in certain places that you normally wouldn't be at if you wasn't hustling. Hustling, gang banging, all of that plays a part in where you're going to end up eventually being. If you're a real gang banger, you're going to be dead or in prison. There's no in-betweens. Because if you're a real gang banger, you're going to put in that work. You can only put in so much work before you get caught. The penitentiary full of it. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Or somebody's going to catch you, and they're going to catch your body. So either way, the streets will put you, I don't care if you're gang banging or hustling, it's going to put you in places where if you was a civilian, if you were a square, you would not even be in them places. So for me, it was the streets. It was hustling and gang banging, put me in situations, put me in places where I would have never been otherwise. You feel me?
Yeah. So I have to ask then, for you, why was it a need for you to hustle? Like, what was missing for you to be like, I need to get money over here? What was your purpose?
Man, you just caught up in the streets. So you do what street people do when you caught up in the streets. So the homies hustling, these who the people I kick it with. Birds of a feather flock together. They hustling, getting money. Of course, when I see that, I want to hustle and get money too. I want to buy nice cars. I want to wear nice clothes. I want to flash money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I say, man, it's the people you surround yourself with. Like I heard somebody say right before, they say, if you want to know where you're going to be in 5 to 10 years in life, look at your friends.
That's real. That's real. Birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Totally get it. Product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? As far as, if the environment was different, maybe something else would have been going on. What was your dynamic in your household? Mother, father, was there both of them there? Or
both of them. I had both of my parents.
And you didn't feel like, man, because it's always that first hustle, like, I'm going to try to do this and get away with it. And either you got to say, I'm going to do it, but because my parents, I don't want to, I'm going to stay away from it. Or you're like, I'm going to do it, get away with it, and hell, now we on. Did nothing tell you like, man, I'm going to just chill? Or were you just like, hey?
Well, as I got older, my mom and my dad split.
Okay.
As I got older. But that had nothing to do with nothing. My dad was a minister. He stayed with his foot on our neck.
Wow.
He stayed with his foot on our neck. But I had all my family's from L.A., California, L.A., Los Angeles. Yeah. And so my favorite cousin that I'm always around, he gang bang. And when I would go up to L.A., hey, man, it was something different. So, unlike the tracks.
Yeah.
And I like that. So, I got into gang banging. Once I got into gang banging, that's just what it was. It don't matter if I got a mother, father, whatever. You're going to make your own decisions, period. You can't blame your mother or your father. I had a good one.
Yeah.
So, like I said, my father was a minister. I grew up in the mosque.
Come on.
You feel me?
Come on.
But you still are the ruler of your own world. So, meaning you're going to do what you want to do regardless, period. So.
What age would you say you, got out there?
At 14.
At 14.
14 is when I started wavering.
Yeah, man.
Started letting me go to L.A.
Yeah. That'll do it. All right. Well, let's get right into it then, man. As far as the situation where you were arrested, can you speak on that day? As far as, did you see it coming? Did what happened with that day? Did the three other guys get caught up and y'all was all together?
What happened was when dude get jammed up, which is a long story, and get our name in it. So it's the girl that I have a homeboy that's from the country too, but grew up in San Antonio, but his grandparents still stayed down there. He had a girlfriend in Rockdale. So that's who house we used to go to get it on, right? And so when they start tracking us down, because they never knew our names, they just knew nicknames. So when they tell about her, her boyfriend is our homeboy. So eventually they track us down, but my homeboy's sister told us, hey, they messing with my brother real tough. Y'all need to go down there and talk to him. Talk to him about what? About a body. About a body? Man, you tripping. So she said, if we don't go down there and talk to him, that she was going to give them our names. So my homeboy's sister is married to my other partner that went down on this crime too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, man, let's just go down there and talk to him. So I told him 2 days after what's that? Valentine's Day, man. 2 days after Valentine's Day. Anyway, man, so I let him take me down there. I already had a warrant in San Antonio, though. So I would go down there to go talk to him. As soon as I walked up in there, what's your name? Rashid Mohammad. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Wow. Boom. Cuff me up. They take me, put me in a cell. They don't come talk to me. And it's like a dungeon, right? Like you have no sense of time in there. I could swear I felt like I've been there for days. They bring me back out. They say, hey, we charging you with murder. So I start laughing. It was funny to me because, I'm like, I start laughing. They say, you got $1 million bond. I say,
oh.
What?
Oh.
What? Yeah. So I was like, ugh. So that's how I got gaffled, and that's how the other homies got gaffled, because she was already giving them our name. So it went down like that.
Were you the first person to go in, or
Yeah, I was the first one.
Oh, man.
I was the first one. My partner that brought me down, he was in the military. I think he went like a week later. My other partner was like 3 days later. My other partner was the next day. Once they got me, I guess they figured they couldn't get me.
Yeah.
So once they got me, they rounded us all up.
All right. So for you, this is your first time inside. Was this your first time getting arrested at all? Have you already been in jail before for little small things?
Yeah, I've been in jail before.
All right. For this situation, to get hit with a murder charge, $1 million bond, like what goes to your head? Are you prepared? Do you have a lawyer? Do you have a paid attorney? Are you?
No. To see, that's one thing, right? When you hustling in the streets and you have no strategy, no exit plan, no goals, you just blow money fast. And then when these type of things happen, you don't even have money to pay for a lawyer. So what was that all for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I didn't have money for a lawyer, and I had to sit. Mm. Well, I wasn't making $1 million bond regardless. That's what's happening.
Yeah, yeah. For how quickly did you go to trial? Was it a speedy trial, or did you wait a while?
I sat in there February, March, April, like 4 months.
Okay.
But originally they was trying to give us a capital charge.
Oh.
So what they was asking his mother was, his grandmother was like, do you know if he had any change in his pocket? Because if he had anything that's missing, we're going to hit him with a capital. Yeah. So for like the first month and a half, we thinking, damn, they finna try to give us that needle. This is Texas.
Exactly.
You know how Texas get down.
All right, they ready to throw the kids.
And they're going to put that needle in you quick.
Yeah.
So like a month and a half, we sitting there thinking that, hey, yeah, we're going to get that needle. And we're in a country town, you getting that needle.
They end up not giving the capital. What they end up, what was in the charge?
They ended up just dropping it to murder.
What, first degree?
Yeah.
Okay. During the trial itself, were you like hopeful that the evidence will come out? Like, man, we had nothing to do with this. We weren't around, but y'all don't have the evidence to put us right here. Were you hopeful? Or was your lawyer doing a good job, or were you like, man, this dude's kind of fumbling the bag?
Well, my lawyer was a piece of shit.
Oh, shit.
Public defender, piece of shit. First murder case.
Oh, yeah.
And they tried us jointly. One of the other lawyers was straight out of law school. Like, nobody had any experience. Nobody. But even though the evidence showed that we didn't have nothing to do with anything, you don't stand a chance when you're looking at an all-white jury with one older Mexican lady. You don't stand a chance. And the thing was, it was never about evidence. It was just about, let's get these off the street.
Yeah. I was already putting in the work, like you said. So.
Exactly. When they go into deliberations and they giving their closing arguments, the district attorney is not talking about nothing about the evidence. Only thing he's saying is, I'll never forget it. How long are we going to let these gangbangers and these people from the big city come down here and tear up our neighborhoods? That's what it was all about. It wasn't about no evidence. It was just, let's lock them up.
Yeah, just to make a statement.
Yeah.
How long did they deliberate before they came back?
They actually deliberated a long time.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 8 hours. I think we had to go back the next day.
And you're 21 at the time, right?
Yes.
Was any of your family in the courtroom?
Yeah.
Mom, dad, or just?
Mom, dad, brother, baby mama.
Man, you just had a 2-month-old at the time. Jeez.
Yeah.
For them to come out and them to read out that guilty verdict at that age, did you process it? Like, what was your mentality once you heard that?
Crushed.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only thing I can say. Just had to put my head down. I'm crushed. Only thing going through my mind is, you finna get a life sentence. You ain't never going home. You see your life flash before your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, you had just like it's not even a long life. You just 21. Yeah, you ain't. Just a couple of Christmases as kids. When they give you the sentence of, what was the sentence they gave you at the time?
They ended up they gave me 40, they gave my other partner 40, and they gave the one that was in the military, they gave him 30 because he didn't have no priors. My other partner, they just let him go. They just said that he didn't do nothing. Damn. I don't know. That's the one that's from the country town. But I don't know, Texas, we have the law parties, that's what it was called. But, if you commit a crime, I commit a crime, you with me. If you don't turn me in, you getting charged with that crime too.
Damn.
But they didn't want him.
Okay. To hear 40 years, did you process it at the time, or were you just like what did it tell you? Like,
I was happy.
Okay, wasn't the need, because you were thinking needle like a couple of months before, like I'm thinking like I ain't gonna be here.
So the DA, he telling the jury, if you don't give him, give him life. If you don't give him life, give him 99. So I hadn't already turned around. My daddy and them told, man, they finna give us a life sentence. So when they come back with 40, crazy to be overwhelmed by getting 40 years and you got to do 20 flat.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but still, you're 21 years old. It's not like you 32 or like, God damn, I'm just getting, you 21. So it's like, I will see the light of day.
If I can live through this.
All right, so let's go and get right into it, man. prior to anyone ever doing prison time, because this was, you said, what year was this when you went in?
95.
95. This was kind of at the height of all the gang stuff. And what set did you affiliate yourself with?
I was rolling 30 Harlem Crip gang.
You know, normally in our community back then, it was like a badge of honor to, you know, say you did some time, whatever. People would be like, yeah, you know, he did that time. You know, you do your time, you come home. In the hoods, they would always salute the guys who did the time and came home. And they're like, oh, nah, that's OG. You know, he did his time and came home. Did anyone that has already been to prison prepare you for what you were about to be looking at? Like, did anyone say, hey, man, here's who you need to lock in with when you get in there, man? It's gonna be like this. Did anyone prep you?
When I was at the Holiday Unit, that's the transfer facility. That's where they send you to classify you. So it was a dude from Fort Worth that was Hoover that came off Ferguson. And he would all lace us all up, you know what I'm saying? Tell us, hey, it's going to go like this. If anybody asks you, hey, what size your shoes is, you immediately get in their ass because what they're telling you is they're going to take your shoes. And if you don't do nothing about that, when they tell you that, then they know you're a hoe.
Wait a minute. Somebody walking and going into prison, somebody asks what size your shoes is. You're saying if somebody who didn't know, who was green, just say, oh, they about a size like 8.5. So you're saying that person's only asking that so they could take them just to see what you're about. Not even say they even want your shoes. They just want to see what you're about, as I'm assuming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you tell them that, they will be in your cell in a minute, beating your ass and taking everything you got.
All right. Shit. So you gotta take all of them first, is what you said.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or you tell them the actual right reply is they your size. You letting them know, come take them. They your size, come take them. That's how you gotta handle that.
All right. For your first day walking in, take us to a first day in Beto unit for those that may not know that experience back in 95.
Mm-hmm. So in 95, Beto rocking. It's rocking. That was a riot unit. But it was a live unit. Over there, the laws don't mess with you over there. The laws don't want no trouble. They don't mess with you. Beto at that time, and they let the inmates run the system.
Yeah.
So when I first come in, I'm going on L Wayne, and it's like me and 5 more people, and it's a little white boy, right? So the captain walk up, he looking at us like, y'all ready? So he look at the little white boy and say, wait, you can't go over there. Hey, come here. So the little white boy looking scared.
Yeah.
He pull the little white boy out the line, take the little white boy back to classification, put him on PC. That's how it was over there.
Wait, so what was the reason for that? Just
because he know it. He not gonna make it over there. He finna get ate alive over
just
there.
From looking at him, like just
you just look at. Yeah, that's how you do.
Damn.
You can. So the thing is, when you go, we got a thing called checking, right? So this is where you finna find out what you really about, because you're finna do some fighting, and that don't matter. You're a civilian. It's a civilian you're definitely finna do some fighting, because you got people in here don't have shit. Family done died. They want your money. So you finna pay for protection. You're gonna beat your ass, and you're gonna pay for protection. If you don't want to pay for protection, you better be ready to fight, and fight. So when I come on the Wayne, I'm a gang member anyway. I got to get checked too, though. So when I come on the Wayne, a little dude run up to the door. Hey, where you going, Slim? Man, I'm 160 pounds. Where you going, Slim? I say, don't worry about it. I'll be right back. because they already told me, don't go in your cell and not come out. That's a sign. Your ass is scared. We're going to get you. So I tell them, like old boy told me, hey, don't worry about it. I'll be right back. I go put my stuff in the cell. I already got a cellie. I said, hey, I'm finna go to this day room. When I come back, if my shit right in here, you better not be in here too. Because if you go put your shit in there, they don't know you. They steal your shit, send your shit all the way down the run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Went back to the day room. Sit down. Oh, dude, he come pull up on me. Hey, where you from? San Antonio. Oh, you got some homeboys over here, but I'm looking at him like, bitch, what you want? What's up? I'm thinking he's the one. He's actually the one they sending, but he like, you gang bang? I say, yeah, I'm a Crip. So he like, oh, well, your homeboy back there. I already know I got to go get the fade.
Yeah.
I know I got to go get my fade. So only thing is you better be prepared to fight. So the penitentiary, I like to call it the hearts of men, right? You're going to know what you really about when you go to that penitentiary. You'll know who you really are in that penitentiary. You're going to find out the hearts of men. That's the hearts of men. Because you're going to be tried in so many different ways. Manhood. Are you a hoe? Are you scared? Are you going to stay down, fight? Are you going to pay for protection? Are you going to be gay? And I don't give a damn. One lay down, two get up with me. That's the way I see it. One lay down, two get up.
Explain that. What does that mean?
That means that one punk lay down, but two punks get up.
Oh, yeah.
But
they say it's he was just pitching. He ain't gay. He was just giving it. He ain't gay. I'm like, that mentality is kind of wild.
Well, that's the thing. See, you gotta understand this, right? The penitentiary is its own world. It has its own set of rules. The rules out here don't apply to us. The way y'all live out here is not how we live in here. It's its own set of rules. So when you coming in, ain't nothing you can do but get with the program or get ran over. Now, you can choose what you want to do. That's on you. Nobody's going, you can't get made to do something if you scared. You see what I'm saying? But the culture of the penitentiary then, which come from the 70s and the 80s, it was okay to mess with boys. There was no problem with that. That's the penitentiary. That's just what it do. Don't nobody look. All the regulars, all the motherfuckers who was bad with their hands, they fuck boys.
Oh.
And you better not tell them they gay. They'll beat your ass. That was just the culture. That's what was accepted. You coming in here and, hey, what you gonna do? You gonna fight for that commissary? That's part of the culture. Predator and prey. That's part of the culture. So you might look at it like, damn, y'all just hogging people. That's what we call it, hogging people, taking their shit. And you might think that it's disgusting. No, this is the rules we live by. This is our world. Don't nobody give a damn about you here.
So let me ask, and I'm gonna get back to the, you having to, prove that manhood. Is it a manipulation game from day one when you walk in? Like, and I say that to say, like, when someone does say, hey, where you going, partner? Where you from? Are they saying it like you think, would they say it like they trying to be cool with you? Or are they saying it like in an intimidating factor? Like that
nobody is trying to be cool with you when you come through that door.
Yeah. Are they trying to manipulate with the way they say it though? Because they can say it in a way that you might think like, oh, this nigga trying to get down. Or he's trying to be aggressive. Or they can say it like, oh, he's trying to befriend me. To manipulate you thinking like, oh, you don't know what you about to walk into, but I'm gonna make you think that this is cool, this is sweet.
Everybody knows what's gonna go on when they come to the penitentiary because you just don't go straight to the penitentiary.
Right.
You're going to go to a transfer facility. Before that, it was called diagnostic. And you're going to go, and there's people there that's going to lace you up to what goes on in prison. So when you go through that door, you already know. And you done already made a conscious decision on what you're going to do with your life behind bars.
Okay.
So you already know if you're going to be a hoe. You already know, man, I get there, I'm going to find the biggest black guy and I'm pay for protection.
Yeah.
You already know. You know, when you get there, look, I'm finna fight. You know. You know if you're going to get down there and say, hey, I'm fuck all the punks. You know.
Goddamn.
You know what you're going to do when you get there because you already know what's going to happen.
All right, well, with that being said, you go put your stuff up, tell them you'll be right back. And what does happen? Like, do you have to go immediately and catch a fade with the first person you see, or?
Nah. So when I go back to the day room, I sit down. He eventually comes over there, asks me where I'm from, asks me how I Crip. I tell him, yeah, I'm a Crip. No, yeah, I tell him I'm a Crip. He was like, okay, your homeboy is over there. So I get up, go over there where the homies at, introduce myself, and they you know, yeah, well, I'm such. I go to that rec yard at 6 o'clock. I already know you got to go catch some fades. You got to go get your 3-piece in.
This is day one still, or?
This is day one.
Damn, day one.
Hours.
God damn.
Yeah, you got to get that fade out the way. Go on, get it, and get it out the way. Just don't fold.
Let me ask you, what is the purpose of this fade? Like, what is is it for you? Is it for the boys in the yard to see? Like, who's watching? Like, what is the purpose of within hours? This of course, it's 95 Beto. What's the purpose of saying this has to go down? Like, what is, just to see, like, what kind of man you are? Is it like, hey, because I know the feds is different. The feds, they throw you in different, like, carts and stuff. Mm-hmm. State, it's just like, this is everybody from the same damn state damn near. So is it for someone to say, like, yeah, I fuck with his heart? Or, like, what is the purpose of within hours, I got to get out there gladiator style?
Because we want to know if you're a hoe or not. Because we don't want no hoes around us.
Like just everyone? Or is it just like certain people? Like, is it like?
At that time, everybody gets checked coming through the door.
Okay, so it don't matter who, just if it's a bus full of 22 dudes, all 22 hearts going to get checked.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I don't care if you're a gang member or a civilian. And it's going to be worse if you're a civilian. Because the gang members, we just checking to see if you're going to fight. Because it goes down over here anytime. We checking to see if you're going to fight. Because if you're a hoe, you ain't going to fight. Then you're not going to say you want to, whatever particular gang. Nah.
Yeah.
But then you're going to ride. Now you're going to pay for protection. And the penitentiary is all about, I tell you, predator and prey. Like, you got people in here don't have shit. You're not going to be no hoe and you're going to make all this store and think you're going to keep that shit. Yeah. No, you're going to have to be a man and fight for this shit. If you can't be a man and fight for it and keep it, then we're going to take it and we're going to make you pay for protection. Every time you go to the store, you're going to go give us half your spend. That's just how it go.
So all right, hours in, you got to get out there. Walk us through that.
Oh, it ain't nothing, man. You just go out there. Hey, it's going to be, you're going to get 3-piece, but it's not going to be all at one time. It's going to be back to back to back, though. Like, you're not getting no break. So you get out there, get your couple of seconds in, or whenever whoever is coordinating, they say, all right, next one. Like, ain't no, hold up, let me catch my breath. Ain't no catching no breath, no nothing. Because we really want to see if you really gonna hold it down when the shit get real. Because when the shit get real, you can't tell nobody, y'all hold up, let me catch my breath.
Oh, wait, so what happens if someone's heart gets checked and they got to go out there and catch a fade and they just get either knocked out or just done in the first, like, just done. Just, damn, he couldn't even last a second.
Well, you get your ass up and you fade that next one. And you get knocked out 3 times, whatever it do.
Because shows your heart.
Yeah. Everybody can't fight.
Right.
But if it's me and you and there's two people right here tripping, I got actually you over here tying this one up while I deal with this one, and then maybe I can deal with this one. But a hoe is going you going to run and let them two jump me. Now we don't have a chance at all. You feel me? I don't care that you can't fight. That don't matter. But are you going to help?
I feel that. Yeah. All right. All right, so I want to do it like this because, this is Prison Stories 101, and we're going to jump around a little bit, but let's just start with this. I normally ask someone, like, what's the worst thing you've seen in prison? But, you did 18 years, and I'm going to jump from Beto also to Ferguson. But let's just start with this. It's going to set the tone. I want to know the top 3 worst things you've seen that just as a human, just as a man, you're like, God damn, this is hell in the cell.
I don't even think it can be no top 3 because I done seen people over and over and over get bludgeoned with blunt objects, fan motors, cans of refried bean in the sock, hit in the head and blood go everywhere, eye sockets knocked out, people shanked up. I seen white boy on PC run up the bars and hang himself, and the captain and the lieutenant just sit there and watch him. I was on Beto for 2 months. Oh, wow. And he ran all the way up the crash gate, hung himself in front of the captain and lieutenant. They sat there and watched him and kept talking until he stopped moving. And then they called the infirmary to come get him down. Rack us all up, come get him down. Like, it's so much shit, man.
That's an area right there where someone goes to, do you know the backstory of why he did that? Does anyone?
Probably went down there and got raped and couldn't take it. Some people, why you think it's so much snitching now? Everybody is not built to be in a cage like that, right? It takes a strong person with a strong will and mind to survive the penitentiary. And I'm not going to say just survive it. I'm going to say walking in as a man and coming out as a man with no smut on your name, right? So you got people who just looking like, hey, I got all this time. I can't do this shit. They take their life. You got people who had their cookie snatched. And that's what I call that. That's and they can't live with it. They take their life. You know? Yeah. It's really real up in there, man. It's really fucking real. You gotta wake up every damn day knowing you ain't going home or knowing, shit, I couldn't see doing those 20 years when I first walked in there. I'm on year 1. Fuck, I gotta do 20 of these?
20 of these. What was your, and I'm gonna jump back to the story you just said, but what was something that you look forward to kind of get you through your time? Like, what was?
Sports.
Okay.
Gambling.
Okay.
Sports, gambling, and trying to figure out how I'm going to get that next dollar.
Yeah.
That's what I look for.
That was your day-to-day. Like, all right.
That's day-to-day.
What kind of sports you talking about?
Football, basketball, baseball. I don't give a damn. Anything I can gamble on. I don't give a damn. We can gamble on what the next commercial going to be. Is it going to be a cereal commercial or car commercial? I don't give a damn.
That's hard. That's something to do.
Gambaholic.
Yeah. And what are you gambling? What do you normally gamble? Like, what was your thing to gamble?
Oh, we gamble commissary on Beto and Ferguson. Though, no, you got some people gamble cash. Okay, remember my partner, the one that had the kufi on?
Yeah.
So we ran to pick 'em. So much money. He got busted with like almost $1,300 of cash of our money.
Oh, damn.
Running to pick 'em. So you gamble cash, you gamble commissary.
This is not cash dollars, just cash on the outside? Or just...
No, this is cash.
It's cash,
cold hard cash.
Floating around.
Yeah, you can buy you some cat with this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can buy you some cat. Yeah. Hey, bitch, I got $100. What's happening?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. He said $1,300 he had. He ran it up.
Yeah, we ran it up. And he got popped with it.
God damn. It goes back to what you were saying as far as worst thing you see people get bludgeoned, fan motors, things like that. Did you become desensitized to seeing like just blood, violence?
Yeah. You'll laugh at people's misery.
Yeah.
But that's how you got to do. If you want to survive in a penitentiary, right? You have to become the penitentiary. You have to forget anything and everything that's going on out. You can't control nothing out here. Your baby mama leave you, fuck the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about what anybody out here doing. You have to live for here. That's old man Raheem gave me that game.
Yeah,
if you want to survive, if you want to live, if you want to go through this and keep your brain, then you got to live for here. So, yes, you see so much violence that you become desensitized to it. It ain't shit. I laugh at you getting your eye knocked out. Did you see that fool? Damn! Yeah, we laugh at that shit. I was talking to a partner of mine from Ferguson unit, and he was talking about the dude this on Ferguson though, not on Beto. Dude took his life. And he talking about how we laughed about it. Like, damn, that fool weak. He couldn't even take it. Damn fool he was. Oh. That's how you become, man.
Can you explain the difference between Beto unit and Ferguson unit as far as just the layout of not only the cell, but the overall penitentiary?
Beto is far bigger and is ran better. Ferguson is the bottom of the barrel, right?
Yeah.
So when you come to Ferguson, I don't care what unit you own, everybody trying to figure out how the hell can they get off Ferguson. So, yeah, Beto rowdy and all of that, but it was not Ferguson. And it's not just because of the violence, it's the living conditions. The living conditions is horrible on Ferguson. It's dirty. The laws don't do nothing but fuck with. That's why we had the highest rate of jumping on laws. Because the laws, they like a gang too. And they try to treat you like shit and they try to run you. On Beto, the laws don't fuck with you.
Ooh.
They don't mess with you. They don't shake you down unless it's a major shakedown, or they see the rank, be like, all right, man, pull over. Hey, let me shake you down. And then we go in groups when I was on Beto. So it's going to be 5, 6 of us. We're going to stop and wait for them to finish shaking you down. And then you're going to come back, get back in line, and we're going to go to the chow hall. Ferguson ain't like that. You come over there, hey, you come here, and we in the group, and you try to stay, hey, y'all got, go. We're going to make you ass go. So it's the whole living condition. It's not one particular thing. It's just not the violence.
When you say living condition, you're talking about more than just the COs, and you're talking about the actual, just like what is it? The Rex? Is it
the cells are small? They look like outside, all cracked up. They feed you like shit. You freeze in the winter.
Burn in the summer?
Burn in the summer. The way they run commissary, you might not go to commissary 2 weeks.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it just that whole thing is ran exactly like a penitentiary. So when people say, hey, well, shit, in the penitentiary. Yeah, you're in the penitentiary. When you go over there, you didn't really went to the penitentiary.
Yeah, there's levels.
There's levels to this shit. All the fuck-ups go to Ferguson unit. When they have all the major riots on all the other units, we're going to get some busloads of them shipped to Ferguson. Whereas you can have a riot on Ferguson and you might not go nowhere. They don't ship you off. They keep all the violent criminals.
Damn, he said people are just trying to find a way to get off of Ferguson.
Yeah, anybody tell you. You ever interview anybody else off Ferguson will tell you, when people come to Ferguson, they try people was even changing their religion to Native American.
Oh, man.
To get shipped off of Ferguson.
How does Native American help you get off Ferguson? Just
because it's only on a couple of units, a handful of units. So if you change your religion to Native American, then they have to ship you to a unit so you can worship.
Yeah, I've heard stories of, when they're yelling at where people are going and they say Ferguson, men just get to crying like, hell nah, like,
yeah,
anywhere else but.
Yeah, anywhere else but. And just imagine, I come off Beto unit.
Yeah, but I say, how was it for you knowing that and what got you to Ferguson? What happened?
I got caught with a gang-related kite that had a hit on it.
Ooh.
So at this time, Beto was trying to get all the gang members off Beto, but that never happened. So put it like this, all the classified gang members off of Beto. So once you get classified, they're trying to get you off Beto, right? That's how I ended up on Ferguson.
When you found out you was going to Ferguson or just, having to go, what was your mentality when you prepped for Ferguson? Were you already so set up in Beto that you like, all right, man, it's about to be, I'm already one of those ones, so let's go.
Yeah, I wasn't concerned about it because, this is Beto 1. Beto 1 is rock and roll.
Yeah.
Can't prepare you for Ferguson.
Wow.
First thing I get there, I ain't gonna say her name. Oh, black, I couldn't stand her. Just in the hallway, female, talking to inmates like they ain't shit. Like they some hoes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at her, and so she go to yelling at me, what you looking at? I'm like, man, fuck you. But we beat their ass up over there. We didn't, on Beto, we beat their ass up. That's why they don't mess with us.
Yeah.
Over here, you have to beat them up, and they still don't give a damn.
Yeah.
That's how the law works. You beat their ass, and they gonna come back the next day still fucking with motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And that was crazy to me when I seen this female talking to a bunch of men with a bunch of time, and ain't nobody that slapped her.
So when you say, man, fuck you, when you say that, is there any consequence?
No, she started talking shit, but dude behind me was telling me, man, go, don't fuck with her, go. So, when you go to unit, it's a different culture. It's not the same culture. It's a whole different culture. Just like you going from state to state.
Yeah.
You go from Texas and go to California, it's different. You better figure out the rules. You better figure out how to move.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're going to get got. Yeah. So I don't know, though. This day one. I'm like, shit, where I come from, nah. So I had to turn around and learn to, hey, don't do that. Because they'll get your ass and they'll take you back there in solitary and they'll go in there and they'll beat the shit out you.
Yeah.
That's how they do it. And they're not going to get in trouble. And they're going to leave you back there until you heal up. And they're not going to let you have no visits.
Yeah. Just make you go through it.
Yeah. That's how they do it in Ferguson.
And you did, how many years you did? 16?
I did 18. I did 21 in total. 20. But I did all the end of my time, the other 18 and some change on Ferguson.
Just to imagine. Did you ever get a point to where you were like, man, just F it, like you just despair? Like, were you ever just like, man, I just can't, I didn't want to go no more. I didn't want to live no more. God damn.
No, I can't say that I've never got to the point where I would want to take my life. No. But it's been time, man, when you just sitting up there, you be like, man, dang, God, why do you keep waking me up? Why? Just let me go on my sleep. Just let me go on my sleep. Because, man, the penitentiary is no place for a human, right? You're caged. You are caged. You can't hug your mama unless it's visit. Ain't no telling when they'll come. You can't raise your kids. Why? Another man raising your kids. And you got all these different things on your mind, and you don't have nothing but time to think. So you can't escape it.
It's just a thought process of that.
So what you have to do is you have to block shit out. That's like, once I figured out I got my last appeal denied, I told my baby mama, go.
Yeah,
go.
How long into this, with the last appeal, how many years in did you get your last one denied?
I got my last one. Well, I had let her go before that. After my first appeal, I got that back. I probably been locked up a year. I told her she got to go.
Yeah. Let me know, was she trying to ride at the time with you?
Yeah.
Was she trying, like, at
she
first?
Got to go.
Yeah.
I got 20 years flat. Let's not fool ourselves.
So that's for your sanity.
Exactly. For my sanity. Don't you know niggas lose their mind behind females?
No.
I know several that completely lost their goddamn mind because they baby mamas and girlfriends that left them. I'm talking about cuckoo.
Yeah.
If you got to worry about what's going on in the freak world, you're not going to make it in the penitentiary.
Wow.
This is your world.
Who was visiting you at first? Like, who fell off first? Like, who was visiting you at first and who slowed down?
I know. My brother always stayed down. Okay. I had my brother to come. He always stayed down. I took my baby mama. I took off my visiting list. I want nothing to do with her.
Did she want to? No. Did she try to fight that? Like, no, I must,
she tried, but it don't matter. I take you off my visiting list and I stop writing you. And when I get a letter from you, I don't read it. I throw it away.
Smart man.
Don't read the letter.
I'm telling you.
Throw it away. Only thing I want, my brother and them to send me pictures of my son.
There you go.
And even that hurts.
Damn. For 20 years.
Yeah. So you got all this shit on your brain, and then you got to deal with all this violence that's going on. Then you got to sit here and be able to process seeing somebody shanked in the neck, seeing people get their throat cut. You got to sit here and... So the way you deal with it is you get rid of your sanity and you become insane and you laugh at it. Because to see someone get their throat cut and you laugh, you are crazy.
That is not some outside world shit.
I can sit right there, watch you get your throat cut and laugh about, did you see his face when he grabbed his throat? And we laugh about it. Now, that would be crazy if somebody walked up to you and cut your throat in my face right now. You had never seen nothing like that in your life.
Yeah. Now,
imagine laughing at that shit.
About how many stabbings would you say you see?
Dozens. This happens all the time. That is nothing out of the ordinary. Hey man, such got shanked. For real? Where they shake him at? What? Who? Is he alive? I don't know. Did you hear the helicopter?
Life flight.
This is normal.
Did you ever yourself have a moment of like fear, like real fear, like, man, this might be my day, or something's about to come at you, like you like, all right.
I can't recall ever having a moment of fear because, like I said, man, I'm with the homies. Hey, whatever happens, happens. And when you just part of that life, you don't have no fear. There's no fear. You fear nobody. You fear nothing.
Yeah.
Only person you better fear is God. And right now, I don't even know if God can help you because you can't pray to God to stop us from doing something to you.
Not for real. Jeez.
So fear, I didn't have no fear of nothing. My only fears was losing my mom or my pops or my son or my brothers while I'm in here doing this time.
Yeah. Did you have any major losses?
Auntie and one of my favorite cousins. Yeah. They both got killed.
Condolences. You went in as a Muslim or of a Muslim faith.
Yeah, I would not say I was a Muslim. Okay. I just, just like you might be a Christian but you out here in the streets, hey, that's just my background, my faith, that's just who I pray to.
Yeah.
You pray to who you pray to. But no, I was a gang member, and I made that understood off the rip. Every unit I went to, well, both the units, I came in, hey, bro, you Muslim? Hey, my family is. That's how I tell my family is, but I'm a Crip because, this is what I am. So.
How do religions work in there as far as whether they help or hurt, like as far as picking a certain religion or abiding by a certain denomination?
Well, it depends. It depends. What are you going in this for a peace of mind, or some people getting religion for protection?
Right.
Can
religion protect?
Yeah. The Muslims. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they always say that the Muslims does offer protection. Like, how does that work? Again, people watch movies. There's stereotypes of guys with dashikis and pulling up three deep, saying, "Hey, his ass is off limits. You can't touch him." Like, how does it work for real?
No, they don't. No, they don't care about nothing that's going on outside of their community. For protection, what I'm saying is, in Texas, on Beto and Ferguson, okay, you're not gonna mess with a Muslim brother, because then you got to fight all the Muslims. They don't play with nothing about that. They don't care. Because the Muslim faith believes there's no cowards and always protect your brother. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to jump, and mind you, a lot of the people in this community are still active gang members. Remember that too. But they are not going to let you harm a Muslim brother. But they go by the rules of the penitentiary, too. If you snitch, they're going to let you get got. You know the rules.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what was the worst fight you seen? Just a fight, either one-on-one or multiple?
Man, I've seen so many horrible fights. Man. Golly. I've seen so many horrible fights and so many good fights, man. I done seen people get beat where we laughed at it. But one, I had to stop my little folk homeboy. Well, I didn't stop him. I tried to calm him because he zoned out. He beating up old man Jack from Waco. And while he's beating him, the old man stole their stuff in the kitchen, right? So they come, they jump him. But the one stop and one don't stop. So the old man head is on a bench and he's just hitting him. And every time you hear him hit him, you hear the smack of the flesh and you hear his head banging off that bench. But the only reason why I stopped it, I couldn't care less. If I could care less, it because my little partner was finna go home. So I didn't stop. I just told him, hey, Debo, stop. You gonna kill him. Man, you gonna kill him, bro. Stop. You gonna kill him. I'm just trying to talk to him now. I'm trying to constantly let you know that you about to catch a body.
Yeah.
That's how bad he's beating him.
Yeah.
That you're about to catch a body, man. All behind some cake mix.
He ended up stopping? He ended up holding back?
Yeah, he ended up coming out of zone. Because in the penitentiary, and you one of them people that's really about it, you go into like a berserker mode, right? You zone out. And in your mind, whenever you going into a situation where we're going to smoke him, you go into with the mindset, man, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. So that's actually your mindset going into this.
Right.
So that's actually what you're trying to do. And if don't nobody get you to snap out of it, because you zone, you zones. You don't worry about nothing that's going on around you. You zone out. And you don't see nothing but red. That's all you do, man. All that blood rushing to your... That's all you do. And I done seen many of them.
Have you ever been involved in any riots? And if so, what is a riot? Like, what does a riot look like, either on Beto or Ferguson, if there is one?
One on Beto. But a riot is pure chaos, right? Because you got a bunch of people who's going to be running, don't want no parts of it. And when we rioting with either the Mexicans, and it's really not much with the whites because it's just a handful of them. But like we riding with the Mexicans, you get everything that's not black.
That's why I heard the Mexicans are considered sometimes white. Like they're part of the whites. Is that?
No.
Okay.
See, in certain instances, it has happened before where the whites will help the Mexicans when we ride with the Mexicans. But the Mexicans is not going to help the whites when we whoop the whites' ass. They're not going to help them. I don't know why they would help the Mexicans, but it has happened in certain instances. And some of that may come from, though, that when we ride with the Mexicans, we don't care. That our rule is if you are not black, everybody get laid down. We don't care. You better get the hell out the way. When we come, we coming. And that's how that go. But it's pure chaos, man. You hear people hollering. You see people running. You hear people screaming. You looking over here, seeing this dude over here might got two on him getting shanked, but you ain't got time to get over there because you better watch this one because it's shanking here. But we on here, over there, boom. Then you might get some time to try to run over there to go get him up off them. It's just
chaos.
Chaos.
Did you ever have to have a run-in with like the Aryan Nation, like the whites who just hate blacks, just the Klan member type whites? Do you ever have an issue with them, or do you ever see kind of how they move?
So, let me tell you. On Beto and Ferguson, okay, because you got different units. You got gladiator units, and then you got units that they call Cadillac units. So, on Beto and Ferguson, stomp down on them. Don't show them no love at all. Now, you might talk to somebody from Central, and they might tell you, oh, yeah, over here, they do this, they do that, they do that. On Ferguson unit and Beto unit, they have no win whatsoever. Now, I don't talk to them. You can't be my celly. Nothing. Because I don't do no faking and no fronting. I know you hate me. Bitch, I hate you.
Yeah.
But nah, they as far as Beto and Ferguson, they get their benches taken. Well, they took their bench on Beto. On Ferguson unit, they didn't have no bench forever. Then I think they got one. Well, boy, Papa told me they end up eventually getting the bench by the pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they get handled like that, man.
Everyone doesn't get the chance to pick their celly. Did you have to have what's the longest celly that you had, like time frame wise?
About 5-6 years.
Did you ever convince, or did you ever have or considered a celly a friend, like at all?
Yeah, my little partner, Junior boy. Mess with him right now. It's my boy.
Yeah, to spend that much time with another person, that becomes like, that's closer to like almost your brother. I mean, that's closer than anybody.
Yeah. Because
they got to ride with you. They got to hide, whatever y'all got to do.
Yeah.
Did you have a situation where, like, what happens when he has to leave or you have to leave and y'all have to go, get a new situation? Like, is it more so like, is it like a bittersweet? Like, damn, you got to go figure this shit out now.
Nah, shit. I'm out. Hey, they moved me to L Block.
Yeah.
I'll holler at you.
Damn, all right. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that. I'd have had so many cellies. I mean, yeah.
Does like, I always expected, again, this is just for the outside looking in, that the older cellies or the older inmates are, they're just protected in general. They're just like, hey, you don't fuck with the old heads.
Shit, no.
Oh, damn, the old heads.
I just told you about the old man. The guy.
Yeah, but he's still in. He shouldn't have been fucking around. Like,
but he an old man and he a civilian.
Damn.
Stay in your place.
Damn.
Don't nobody give a damn. You being old don't mean shit. They'll still run there and take your shit.
You would think that the old people got a pass.
For what?
Right.
It's the penitentiary.
Exactly. All right, well, let's get right to it then. There's always stories. Most people that's in the natural world and the free world, they get scared of, especially state, of the penitentiary because they feel like a dude does a crime, whatever, maybe let's say a nonviolent crime or accident. He just made a mistake or whatever. He goes into a situation where he's on Ferguson or Beto and he feels like the first thing that's going to be tested is his manhood. He's going to get assaulted by some dude that's doing life, wanting to take his, take his booty. A booty bandit is what they call it. How real or how fake was that back when you first got in as far as the real, when you hear the stories of the booty bandits that say, as they're walking in, fresh meat. Oh, hey, what's they start hollering at you like trying to holler at you or whatever.
No, a lot of that shit is cap, right? For the people who start coming in the 90s. Okay, that was a very big thing, 70s and 80s, right? Beginning of the 90s. But when the gang members started coming in, the penitentiary started changing. Every decade or so, things is going to change because you got different people coming in now and they filling it up and they got their own different ways. Just like we start coming in, the gang members and stuff, we looking at this niggas like, damn, these punks, he messing with a punk too? Like, see, we wasn't with that, right? The vast majority of us.
Yeah.
But then it was okay. And before that, that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Before that, before the gangs and stuff came in, everybody was free game. So it started playing out the rate. So because you got all these gang members and damn near everybody coming in is gang affiliated. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when you start talking about the 90s and all, it doesn't happen often like that. You can go do a 10-year sentence and you'll never hear nothing about somebody getting raped.
Yeah, the culture changed, basically.
The culture changed. But before, though, you can rape somebody and they probably can go tell it. You won't get no case of nothing. They'll just move you. I'm like, oh, ain't sh-. Now, you're going to get some more time. Stacked.
Yeah.
So that kind of eliminated that. Yeah. But it still does happen. Just not often. It does happen. You got people, man. I had a dude, right, that I knew. Cool dude. He was a regular. He from back in the 80s. He was one of the ones that was taking booty, right? So this is later on. I had a dude from San Antonio come over there, and he's steady up under him, and he's a little bitty old dude. He's about 140, yellow and all that. And so I see him always with the dude, so I tell him, stay away from him. Man, what's going on? I said, hey, I'm telling you, stay away from him. But he never would not stay away from him. So one time we in the day room, and we watch the TV. Well, I'm playing knock. They watch the TV. So I call him, hey, come here. I tell him, I say, man, didn't I tell you stay away from him? Oh, man, he cool. So the dude that I'm telling him stay away from, we cool though, right?
Yeah.
He come tell me, say, come on, Mohammad. You know the rules of the penitentiary, man. You can't save them. They want it. You got to let them have it.
Damn.
So he tell me, he say, see, I don't mess with punks. I don't want no punk. I like them fresh. He say, see, back in my day, for all the gangs, he say, I see one, I'll wait for him to go up in there, and I'll run up in that damn cell, and I just start beating him. So you gotta beat him to submission first. I'm like, God damn. So you gotta beat him to submission first, and then you take it. See, that's what I like, the thrill of it. I'm like, God damn. See, I can't understand that mentality. I can't, that's crazy.
That's true predator. That's true predator mode.
Yeah. So it does.
Did that ever happen? I mean, wait, what was the outcome of that? What was the outcome of that? Did he ever hopefully the young dude got away from him or?
No, he didn't get away from him.
Gosh.
But he didn't have to take it. Some people, that's why I tell you earlier about the hearts of men. Because see, like I said, it's a different world, right? So now you go in there and you're going to find out if you really gay. Because do you think anybody in there said, I'm going to go in here and start fucking punks?
No.
Do you think that? Do you think anybody walking around outside anywhere say they're going to do that? But when you go in here, it's designed to break you down mentally. It's designed to break you as a man.
Men are meant to go without sex like that. Men are out here with their girls. You just had a baby. It's like men are meant to be with women and they take you away from that at the drop of a dime to where they put you in here with nothing but men. And it's like, I feel the design is, and we're going to touch on it, but I feel the design is like I think it used to be conjugal visits where you better go ahead and get married on the outside so your wife could come visit you.
In Texas.
Yes. And that's where Texas got it fucked up. You know, like, damn.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Because Texas promote homosexuality.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
their prisons promote that.
Yeah, talk to the governor. Shit.
The prisons promote that, man. The punks can do shit in the penitentiary that me as a regular nigga can't do. We can't let our hair grow. Them punks will come down there, they hair all in mushrooms and all kind of stuff. Kool-Aid all on them like makeup. They won't say a damn thing to them. Tight, white, all that. Let me come down there with a little pro or something. Hey, come here. Hey, you go in the barbershop. Hey, cut his hair. Give him a one. Come down all faded up and rock across a wrong law. Hey, put him in there. Hey, take them. Where you get this starch clothes from? Nah, take them. Come on. Take you in here. Go get you some more clothes. Take them. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the first time I heard that they would allow a punk to come out and just let their hair grow, playing each other's hair.
They be whipped up.
That's crazy. And
they walk around looking like females.
And yeah, you grow a little mini fro and they got to tell you, nah.
Yeah, they'll get you and take you in that barber shop and tell that barber, cut his hair next and cut it all off. Give him a one. Straight across the board.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what was the rules of, they always say sagging, like boys come in there sagging. That was always a thing for them bandits to be like, he's sagging. But I heard the gang culture might have changed that. Or just give me the mentality of when you went in.
The gang culture did change
what was sagging at that time or before and going into after?
Before, you come in there sagging, you advertising. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's the 80s, 70s, 80s, and very early 90s. You go in there. But then when the gang members start coming in, the thing was sagging, You're a gang member, you sag. You know what I'm saying? So that changed that. But the thing is, the booty bandits, they were getting old now. You're getting the influx of new people in now. So really, what I'm saying is, if you wasn't in there in the 70s, the 80s, early 90s, you really don't know much about the sex assault. There's not really that much sexual assault no more. People just mess with punks.
So when it comes to messing with like CEOs, trying to, like you said, you got some cash, you can try to buy some cat. How did that work? And did you ever partake? And if so, did you ever find love? Like, did you ever start? Your baby mama out here, boom. We done with this, but sometimes you start, talking to a CEO and then all of a sudden it turns into something. Like, did you ever have that situation for you? Or did you know anyone that had a situation where they fell for like a CEO?
Well, they get married in there, get the tattoos of their kids. Females get pregnant by inmates.
Yeah, give us a story. Do you have any story personally, or do you have a partner that kind of went through the whole rigmarole?
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about my situation.
Yeah, you ain't gonna talk about yours. But give us one from a partner standpoint.
Man, I got a partner I used to hustle with. He ended up marrying a CO.
Oh, man.
She ended up getting popped. I got the homeboys that mess with COs and then come home and they with that CO.
Yeah.
Plenty of them. You got to understand the same thing, too, with women, right? So you taking women and you put them up in here with all these men. They got action at any type of man they want. It's literally hundreds of us. She's a woman. Niggas in there working out, cut up, you know what I'm saying? Then you got niggas got ranked, they got pulled, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of they like bad boys. And then you in the penitentiary and they like, oh, this nigga runs some shit too. I like him. Oh, they need
a power tool.
It ain't too many women in prison that work in prison that ain't in the game.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people do the other shit by choice.
Wait, how does one get down though with a CO? Like, is it like, can the CO walk up in the cell, like just?
Yeah, they can walk up in the cell
and just stay for a little while. Or?
Yeah, that's how.
Get in quick. You got 2 minutes. You got a window of like 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But then you got little crews, right? They run in a crew, so they hold jiggers for each other. So it might be 3 females down here. One in the picket, one on the keys, one on the block. They all got boyfriends.
Yeah.
And they run together. So they gonna all look out for each other. They gonna hold jiggers. All right, go ahead. It's cool. Ain't no rank in the hallway. Nobody come. It's cool. And that's how that go. You might work in the kitchen, got the female in the kitchen. Working in commissary or something. You know what I'm saying? You got free reign.
Yeah.
I mean, there's ways, man.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And what does it normally take for a dude? Does it take game? Does it take cash? Normally, what does it take? Like just good mouthpiece?
You got some females that'll sell it.
Oh, shit.
But you got other ones, they got a boyfriend on every block.
Damn.
You just know how to talk up on it.
Yeah.
Just same way. Just same way you walk up to a female on the street. Female come over there, you just, hey, man, talk to her, see what she about. You know what I'm saying? She gonna let you know if she want to be in the game or not. And she be careful.
Do some of them play hard to get? Like, I gotta work on this for a little bit.
No, I think some of them be scared at first. So, because they scared to get told them. But once they get in the system,
yeah,
they start figuring shit out.
Yeah, so do inmates ever like fight over a CO? Like, nah, bro, she
what?
Yeah, like
well, look,
speak on it.
Let me tell you. I had a folk homeboy named Nasty and another blood dude named AB. We all cool. We did a lot of time together. Yeah. Boy, you talking about knock down, drag out, fight. So my partner Nasty messed with RIP, man. She died too, man. Sad. She was real live. They fighting hard as hell behind her. AB tried to undercut him to try to get her. And, boy, he beat the shit out of AB. Dropped AB about 3 times. He dropped it one time. AB say, damn. Because he couldn't get him. He wanted to fight, couldn't get him. I got a partner named, I ain't gonna name him. I ain't gonna.
Yeah.
Say, so the other dude, he's a preacher now. He tried to dirty Mac my homeboy.
Yeah.
My homeboy find out. Now, my homeboy is about 6'4", big old youngster, about 250, 40. Don't do nothing but work out, big old youngster. The other dude is about 5'10", 160 pounds. Man, he beat that boy so bad. I'm talking about, it was just a straight slaughter. He grabbed him by his hair because he had the good hair. Grabbed him by his hair on and was just kneeing him in the face, kneeing him in the face. One of the homies said, "Crook." Oh, man.
Over a female.
With Dirty Mackin'.
Dirty Mackin', bro. You hating on him, man. God damn. That's how I go.
That's how I go. You would, yeah.
That's how I go. So it does make me want to ask this overall, rules of the game. I want to give people some rules. What are some rules for you back then? Again, this is State, this is Beto, this is Ferguson. For you to make it through your time, for you yourself, you did over 20 years. What are, like, if you could maybe top 3 or 5 rules you could throw out there, like, if you want to get through your time, this is what you need to be doing. This is how you get through it.
The main rule is mind your business. That is the main rule.
And break that down first and foremost. When you say mind your business, what do you mean by that? See
no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. No matter what you see, you don't talk about it. Especially when the gang era started coming. Because you got to understand, everybody's coming in here now as gang members, some type of way. They affiliated, they gang members. Ferguson, probably 80%, 75, 80% gang members. But it's always been, and gang members are not off limits. Yeah. Understand that. Because we gonna get you too. But you don't talk about nothing. You don't talk about, oh, I seen him with such. Oh, I seen that bitch give a drop. Oh, I seen this. You don't talk about it. You keep your mouth shut and you mind your business. So that is the main overall rule, period. Other than that, and no stealing. But they steal anyway. But if you get caught.
Don't get caught stealing.
If you get caught.
What are the consequences of not minding your business, getting caught stealing? Like, what are the worst, best case scenarios?
Out that back door, that mean you finna get stomped out, shanked out. That mean you going to the hospital. You might lose your life. So that's the worst one I seen. Oh man,
That sounds like you going to a place. What happened?
I ain't gonna even talk about it.
Okay, all right. Shit,
it
sounds like you went to a place. Jeez.
Yeah, I was thinking about this one incident and just like, oh shit. Oh yeah, it was. That was a horrible one. That was. Yeah.
Was that incident from somebody not minding business or stealing or
snitching?
Snitch. Oh, so let's start with that then. What is the rule for snitches? When you come in there with a snitch jacket and your paperwork all wrong, you didn't have to tell on this person, that person. Back then, just from 95 to 2000s. So, what was the rule for the snitches that come through?
So that's another myth, right? Don't nobody ask you, at least blacks, okay? Because it came a time when the Mexicans, especially once we got cell phones, like when they come over there, they gotta give them their number, and they go and they run a check on you. But I'm going to speak on blacks. Blacks, we don't give a damn what you... You know how many homeboys I found out that I had that was rapists?
Ooh.
Ferguson full of them.
You mean on the inside or the outside?
On the inside.
What? Hold on, wait, rapists on the inside?
No, that was their case.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I mean.
So... Don't nobody give a fuck. They don't give a damn if you done snitched on somebody.
So that's more of a fair thing, like
that's more
parties, and that's for the
That don't nobody give a damn in the state, and they ain't gonna even look at you different.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that was how when you talk about bandits, why it was so bad. You'll be surprised how many people, blacks, they got rape cases. So these are people who do that anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it ain't shit to them.
Just assaulted.
Yeah.
Assaulted.
Don't nobody come in there and just, I'm a gamer. I'm in the gang banging or dope dealing. I don't come to penitentiary and say, oh, all of a sudden I want to take some man's stuff. No, these people already have a background of that.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, that has happened to them too.
I see.
So they repeat that same behavior. Even punks will do it on PC. Even punks will do it.
Hold on, do what?
Rape you.
Damn. The taker gets the taker starts taking.
Yeah.
The taking starts taking.
Because they it didn't happen to them. So they replay it back on someone else.
Oh shit.
That's what they do.
Vicious cycle.
Yeah. So that's a myth anyway. I
heard a crazy story where a CO wanted to take a man's manhood and like starve them out for it.
It'll happen. You'd be surprised. You got punk laws. The laws that is openly gay.
That's wild. To me, that should be illegal. But a lot of shit should be stopped. But, God.
Not to some of them inmates. Think they wasn't fucking them punk? The punk laws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But snitching and all that, what you did in the world, it don't matter when you come in here. That don't nobody, blacks don't worry about it. But if you do it in here, you get caught snitching on Ferguson, you might lose your life. Something's going to happen to you. You just don't know how bad it'll be. Because anytime that you are engaged in an act of violence, anything can happen. So I'm saying? You can fall, hit your head on the bench. It didn't happen. I'm not saying shit that ain't happened. And you hit your head on the bench, hit your head on the table, get dropped, and boom, hit the back of your head. Next thing you know, you go in the house and lay down and your brain is swole up. You're dead.
Yeah.
So, but you gonna get it. You snitch though, they're gonna be like that. You gonna get a molly whopping though.
Whenever a fight happens, is it normally like a sanctioned fight? Like, hey, this is about to go down, or is it normally a surprise? Like, you and Child Line or something, and then all of a sudden it just breaks out, or is it more like y'all two gonna go over there and get it in? We gonna watch, make sure that the COs ain't watching. Is it more sanctioned, or is it just more out of nowhere?
It depends. All that depends. Now we got into it somewhere, or whatever, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna fall over there on your block. But then everybody knows then. Okay. But it can just pop off in the chow hall. Like I've been trying to get you. I see you now. It pop out from the church. Oh, I seen him go to church. I'm finna go in that church house to go get him. I've been trying to get him. It pop out anywhere. If you're in this building, it can happen anywhere. It can happen in them streets, is what we call the hallway, them streets. Catch you in the hallway, I get you. That's just how it go.
What was it for, again, you were a gang member at this time. What was the war, or if there was a war for like the Bloods and the Crips at the time you went in? Like, was it as bad as we would imagine it was, or was it more so like, no, we just don't like each other. There ain't no real war right here?
It was more so like, it wasn't a real war, but we would have riots. We would have riots from time to time. But even that, well, I'm saying first, but even that started wearing off, and that started wearing off. A lot of us grew up together. See, when you go on Ferguson, they call it Gilligan's Island, right? You get trapped over there. That's why I tell you, like, a lot of us are still all so tight, right? Because we grew up together, basically. Yeah. I'd been with these people longer than I'd been with some of my best friends in the world. You know what I'm saying? I literally grew up with them. So a lot of the stuff that was gang banging, you're not doing that because you're tight with Bloods. You tight with Crips. You tight with folks. You got homeboys as lords. You know what I'm saying? Right. So even when we would get into it like that, we would do what you call line it up. When that's where me and you fight, you don't like it, him and him gonna fight, and then him and him gonna fight like that. But riots had became taboo. with gang members. We didn't ride like that no more, but we would fight. We would. You had them time when you would fight.
Okay. God, jeez. What were the rules of the TV use? Like, I hear rules of don't touch the TV. Unless, if you about that life, you could go and touch it. What was the rules of things like that?
Well, on Beto, we had one TV, right? Yeah. And you had to vote on it. But
a vote? You have to vote?
Yeah.
But how many people is in a vote? Like, how does the voting look like? Like, what is it?
The day room. Just when they come and say, raise your hand.
Like, we want to watch Jerry Springer, or we want to watch the football game or something.
We gonna watch football.
Yeah, we gonna watch. Yeah,
we gonna watch that.
we got some gambling to do.
Yeah. And then like with the Mexicans, we had like an agreement, like certain Spanish shows and stuff they want to watch. At this time, whatever. They watch the show, but it's pretty much we all vote. You know what I'm saying? On Ferguson, we had 2 TVs, right? So. You got the blacks got one side and the Mexicans, they sit on the other side. And that's considered their TV and that's considered our TV. They can't vote on our TV and we don't vote on their TV. Now, there's been times where we go to that day room and somebody got this TV on some bullshit. Just before we were able to get our own remotes, on the black market. You're probably gonna get your ass beat up. If you are somebody who's not a regular or something, you probably gonna have to fight behind that. So it's been times where we voting. I done seen somebody get the shit slapped out of them behind Soul Train. They want to watch Soul Train. That's like the main thing we're gonna watch on the weekend, right? Once again, I'm back here playing knock though. And they go to vote on the TV, and they outvoted Soul Train. That's a no-no. So what dudes I know all that time got up? Hey, whoever voted on that Soul Train, come up on here on this TV. Voted against Soul Train. Let's come up on the TV. It's time to fight. Ain't no watching no TV in this motherfucker. The floor is open now. Y'all start bringing y'all ass on up here. Didn't nobody want to fight. Went back there, caught one of them, slapped the dog shit out of him. And the dude didn't fight. You ain't got no business voting on this TV. Yeah, that TV is serious. That TV will get your ass towed up. And that ain't the only time.
On Ferguson, for you, what would you say, like a day in the life? Like, from waking up, time you wake up to time you go to sleep, what was an average day in the life? Not for one of them wild ass days.
Well, they go down on Ferguson every day.
God, every day?
Yeah. It might not happen on your block that day, but every day you're going to see them laws running up and down that street. Well,
does that give it a sense of excitement? Like, at least something's happening versus, like, I'm sure you probably did solitary, right?
Man, that shit the worst.
Yeah, like, explain take us through your time in solitary. How much time did you ever sit down in solitary for one stint?
And I only went to solitary. No, I went to solitary twice. So the first time I go to solitary, and you going I went 15 days. I went 15 days. And it was for a disciplinary. So you don't get nothing but a couple of pieces of paper, a couple of envelopes, and a Bible. That's all you got. That's all you got. In solitary, not transit, solitary. Now in solitary confinement, it's quiet as far as like you don't hear all the hustle and bustle of the unit, but you got people back here going crazy. Wow. They hollering. It was so bad one time. So it's like, so when they walk you in, it's like a open chamber, like right here, right? And then like behind me would be the cell. And you got a door right here, a complete metal door, right?
Just a window or just a tray where they can put food in, or?
Yeah. Okay. No. So they're going to put you in the cell, but if you just doing all that hollering and all of that, or if they want to fuck over you, they'll turn your light off where you can't get to it because you can't get to it.
Yeah.
They'll turn your light off and they close that door, boom, and it's just complete blackness. Complete. There's no light.
No sense of time, no sense of nothing.
No,
Can't see
nothing. I'm go back there, they hollering. This is my first time. Man, these fools like hollering and shit. I was so stressed out, I told them, close my door.
Oh, wow.
You ain't got nothing but time to think. And they feed you like shit. You stay hungry.
Damn.
And you just got to sit there and do it. Man, that is the worst.
15 days, is it like nothing but silence? Does anyone come talk to you?
No, don't nobody come talk to you. You might see the SSI walk by and be like, hey, what's up? And like, hey, what's up? The law ain't come by. You ain't.
How did you do your silence? How did you do those 15 days? Like, just, did you read?
No, I ain't. I don't know. Shit. I did it with a lot of my door closed. I wouldn't have turn my light off though. I did it with just like close my door. And I just sit there. When I got tired of sleeping, I get up and just stare at the walls. It's like, damn.
If you don't mind, if you remember, what was going through your mind? Like, what did you use? What was your escape? What did you think about? Like, how your life with your son could be? Like, oh, if I would have did this different, I wouldn't even be here. Like, what do you think about just to be like, you're in here and you can't talk to nobody. You like, just shit. I just got my thoughts. Like, what was in
solitary?
Your thoughts? Yeah, what was your thoughts?
I don't know. I don't know how I made it through that solitary.
Somehow he did it.
And I don't know how I made it. I'm telling you, man, you will go crazy in solitary. People go crazy in solitary confinement. First of all, as a person, as a human, we're not made to be without human interaction.
Correct.
Right? And solitary is different from administrative segregation. Because even though you locked in the cell, you got all these people around you, you can talk to people. It's not like that in solitary. And if you go to talk and try to yell, boom, law get up, boom, close your door. This is disciplinary for real.
When you hear people going crazy or yelling in there, did you hear like what they would be yelling? Like, what would they be doing? Like just screaming, just random screaming?
Yeah, just screaming, hollering, and gibberish.
Talking gibberish.
It's just, yeah, and you just hear them just yeah.
Man,
that's some real shit, bro.
That's some real shit. That's
I'm telling you, man.
What would you say was the difference between gang activity in the streets versus prison for you?
You ain't got no guns in here. The difference
up close and personal.
I don't know how to. I don't think there's no major difference. Only thing is that
is there still rank?
Yeah, there's rank.
Okay,
there's rank. It's definitely rank.
Do people go in with their rank from outside going in, or they got that all resets?
That all resets.
Okay.
You because first and foremost, you got a bunch of different people from different cities. So I don't give a damn about your rank over your gang in your city.
Right.
You're not gonna come up in here and I've been up in here putting in work. That's dead. I don't care what you did out there. That's dead. What you gonna do in here? Cause like I say, that's why we do checking. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers who do something to you out here, but now you come up in here and you ain't got no gun and you ain't got no heart. You don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Now you scared because you ain't got no gun. That's why I say you find out who you really are. Who you really are.
Right.
In there. It's like environments, right? Like your environment likely breeds who you're going to be. Just like the ghettos. Some people make it out, but a lot of them fall trapped to their environment.
Yeah.
So that's how it is here. This is our environment. This is a whole new set of rules. This is a whole new ball game. We don't give a damn what you did out there. This is a new world.
Right.
Now, what you gonna do in here? That's how that goes. So we don't give a damn about your rank out there. Nah, we don't.
What was your weapon of choice?
Fists. I didn't want to catch no more time.
Oh, really? Did you ever have a shank, a knife?
Hey, we keep them.
Okay.
We keep them. Them on deck.
Okay.
I didn't keep it in my cell or nothing. But that's on deck. That ain't
you have
shit.
access to
hey, all day, every day. Yeah. All day, every day.
How do they normally look at it? Because I heard one time a dude, because, you could get contraband in there. One time a dude had like a hunting knife in there, like a legit Rambo-ass knife. What was the average shank look like on your end?
No, they weren't like ice picks.
Okay, yeah.
Like ice picks. Yeah. But they would get some bad shit out of welding, too.
Oh, damn.
We got a welding. We got welders over there. Welding trade. Yeah, they would get, It's some bad ones. But they basically ice picks. They ain't really had no knives like that.
Okay, yeah. I'm curious, what was either inmate or someone that you knew or something that you saw of someone just having like a talent? Like, man, if they was in the free world, this person would be cold doing whatever this was. Whether rapping, singing, cutting hair.
My boy Drico, Trey Drico, Fort Worth, cold rapping. He came home and he lost his life. Oh, R.I.P. Drico.
R.I.P. man.
Cold. Awesome.
Damn.
Streets.
Like he'll put on a show.
Well, Drico finna rap. Everybody want to hear Drico rap.
Damn.
And he gonna put on, man, I'm talking about if that boy was linked up to a major label, like they would have got filthy rich. Then I'd have met some people, got talent with that pen. They could draw, tattoo. But it's just something about, man, when a lot of people come back out here, man, and they get drawn right back to the streets. Still wasted that talent. They had that talent before they went in.
Do you feel prisons should monetize the talents of inmates? Like figure out a way to, like, if they could write stories or books or movies, they could draw, they could create art. Like they should be able to make money off that. And even if the prisons make money too, like it should be no reason that this talent is hidden to where it's just gonna die in here. Like, do you feel like
that's how the penitentiary is designed to break you? They don't give a damn about you having no talent. Damn, they want you to go out here and come back. That's how they make money. They could care less about your talent. They'll crush your talent and your dreams and your hopes.
And you would think they'll monetize the shit and make some money off of this.
Yeah,
shit.
but when they did, they had the I forgot what it's called, and certain inmates could go do that. Yeah, but it's just like
Tookie Williams wrote a book, or he won a Nobel Peace Prize for writing books. So you would think like a prison would be like, well, we want to publish that ourselves.
That's what it called, craft shop. And you could go up there, you can paint, you can do this, but it was only a handful of people could do that, right?
Yeah,
15 people, something like that. But you got 2,000 inmates on this unit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they really don't care about the money that they can make, and then they shut the craft shop down.
For you yourself, what jobs did you do while you was in there, whether you liked it or not?
Field squad, and I actually, well, like I say, you become accustomed to doing something, and this is just your life. So I actually liked the fields at one point.
What was that considered of? I mean, what was field squad?
So they'll give you a garden hoe. That's basically what it is. They call it an Aggie. And they'll take you out there and just put you in a field full of grass. And y'all gonna be in line in unison, and y'all gonna do a count. 1 and you 2 and you 3 and you 4 step. But at the same time, you're hitting 1, 2, 3, and then you step. And you're going to cut all that shit down. Waist high, when you get through, it ain't going to be nothing but dirt.
Wait, what's the purpose of it? Was this just on the side of the road or what?
Just on the property.
On the property, okay.
On the property. And you're going to walk right past them big old John Deere tractors every day.
Damn, they could be using goddamn tractors.
You gonna pick cotton, Well, they actually ended up getting rid of that. I picked cotton, though.
You did?
Yes.
How was that for you?
Degrading.
Yeah, like mentally as a black man.
And then you got these white boys on these horses telling you better hurry up. Don't be the last one. I'm going to write your ass a case. So you picking it fast. And to tearing your hands up, better have your gloves. You don't have your gloves that day, you in trouble. Yeah. And you picking it and putting it in a sack, and that sack going to get that big, and you got to carry it.
Damn. Does that become like a competition between inmates? Like, I'm going to pick the most cotton today.
No, you just don't want to be the last one.
Okay.
Because you don't want no case. You want to be able to make commissary and go to that day room.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you go, everybody going to work fast, period. And everybody going to fill them bags up. Because if you don't, your ass finna get rolled up. You probably going to end up getting a major case. Because they don't play about that cotton. That's money.
Yeah.
Same thing where it was in slavery. That's money.
Yeah.
You just reliving it now.
For you, commissary, what was mainly things that you would go for in commissary? What was your average commissary pickup for you?
Well, when I did go to commissary, it just be to get some, it depends on if we just came off a lockdown. So it depends on what you need. But I guess, soups, chips, soda waters, hygiene, get your canned goods.
Yeah.
But that, get you some ice cream. Got to get you some ice cream. I don't give a damn if you got $2. Go get you some ice cream.
Yeah.
That's the normal commissary thing, but I hustled a lot. So I always had a lot of commissary. Sometimes I just send people to commissary. I got an overabundance of stuff. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to give you this. And I might say, I'm going to give you an extra $5. Give me such. So, commissary pretty much wasn't never a problem with me.
I'm curious, what was one of those things that again, you're only 21 going in, but what's the thing that you just missed on the outside, like for 2 decades that you're like, man, it's something very simple, but I wish I could either do this or have that or taste this or do, like, what's something that you just missed?
Being able to go in that refrigerator and eat whenever I want to.
Yeah.
And whatever I want to.
Yeah. Oh, man. The little things.
Hell yeah.
The little things.
I got partners that came by and they cry about being on monitor. I told them I wouldn't give a damn. They could have put a monitor around my neck.
Bro, put it.
You can go lay up with your gal.
Come on, man.
You can take care of your kids.
Come on.
You can eat whenever you want to eat, drink whenever you want to drink. You can bathe whenever you want to bathe. You can lay in your own bed by yourself or with your girl. You can shower by yourself.
Come on.
What are you complaining about?
Come on.
So you would rather be back there? That's some of the crazy shit I heard, man.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how people complain about being on a monitor and you were just in prison being monitored 24/7 physically.
Come on. Count your blessings.
And your life is in danger. By inmates and laws.
Come on. Have you seen a law take a life?
Yeah, they do it all the time.
Like, in what ways do they do it? Do they just beat
you to death?
And they say it was deserved? They'll use a reason?
They'll say the same thing the police say. He was resisting. God, I done seen the laws and they pull up on you, right? For whatever it may be. You might have walked on the yellow line going to the chow hall, right? You got an asshole white boy CO. And he'll tell you, hey, get off my white line. He'll be like, man, what? What you do? Get over there on the wall. You get over there on the wall, sit there. He done got on the witch collar talking shit to you. Like, man, fuck you. He done got on the walkie-talkie, called some more white boys down there. Get your ass, finally get you in cuffs and slam your head right into the bars or into the wall. Bust your head wide open. That happens all the time. All the time. Get you in cuffs, slam your... Once they get you in cuffs, that's why if you are going to go all out, if you're not going to go all out, don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Because if you get it started, they're going to do you.
They will finish.
If don't no rank come, you better hope some rank come, because them white boys get you. I'm telling you. And you done did all that shit and then let them put you in cuffs. They're going to slam your ass on that ground and bust your head wide open. Then put their knee all in your back and you might get punched on. All that. This happens often. This is nothing not to see. This happens often.
Did you ever have a CO you was cool with?
I was cool with a lot of COs. I grew up with them too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they come in young and shit.
Yeah, we grew up.
Yeah, you to watch. Yeah, you can 20 years.
They all in the game and all that.
Did you have any that you butted heads with, like that you really went to war with a CO? Like he was on your ass, you was on his ass, and it was just, I don't like you, you don't like me.
I didn't, but I had a white girl that bitch just didn't like me, and I ended up having to put the lawyer on him.
Ooh, shit.
I ended up having to put a lawyer on her. That bitch had me on so much restriction, so much that they couldn't even give me no more. They can only give you so much restriction. Once I got the lawyer involved, they end up taking all the restriction off me, and then she ended up quitting a week later, because that's one thing they don't like. That's why they wouldn't give us phones for so long.
Yeah.
They don't want people on the outside to know how we're being treated on the inside.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But once you get people involved on the outside, now they mad because we got people in our business now. Exactly. So now they got to do something about it.
Yeah.
But as far as...
How did you... go ahead.
But as far as dealing with laws, see, that's the thing. Like I said, when I first came over there, I didn't know the culture over there. Yeah. It's different. So when you're dealing with the laws, you got to deal with... If you don't want no trouble, don't create no trouble, right? Yeah. Just do you. Don't go fucking when they talk shit. Hey, get off the line. All right, my bad. And keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't have a lot of trouble with laws, because I didn't create no problem with it. If you don't create a problem with them, then there won't be no problem, even though they're trying to create that problem. You just say, all right, my bad. Okay, I got you. And just keep it moving.
There you go.
That's how you deal with them.
How did you get a lawyer involved? You have to reach out to somebody on the outside?
My brother has a best friend that was a lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make that phone call.
Yeah.
Let me ask, what is one sound that you would never forget while you served that time? Like just...
Hearing somebody get raped.
Yeah, like is that something that at night that you're just like...
It happened at night. And it was a very violent interaction. Anytime somebody's getting raped, it's going to be violent anyway. Because if they give it to you, then then it's not rape. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe I was on 3 row. It happened on 2 row, or maybe 3-4 cells down. So, you hear it all. And then back then, the thing was, that's how a lot of that stuff occurred too. They'll put you in the cell with anybody. See, they end up passing a law where they had to put you in cell, like you had to be within 10 years of each other, and y'all have to be around the same weight. Right? Because what they would do is you put the little dude up in here, 5'6", 132 pounds, and you put him up in the cell with a dude that been locked up 10 years, 234 pounds, and ain't been doing nothing but working out.
Yeah.
What the hell can you do? What can you do? And it's going to be violent. They're going to beat your ass off the rip. If you don't want to do it, they're going to just beat the shit out you.
You said
until you do.
You said you got to a point to where, you would laugh at someone getting their throat cut or killing themselves. Did you ever have a situation where you hear someone getting raped and you would laugh at that and find that comical?
No, that was actually the only time I heard that. And that was, I probably been locked up because I still had that first cellie. He ended up getting moved. So it had to been like between the first 3 months of me being locked up.
Damn.
Yeah, that was on Beto. And shit, I'm on the top bunk. When I hear it, I knock on my celly bunk, because when you're on the top bunk, you don't roll over and look down. Don't do that.
Yeah. This didn't happen in your bunk though. It happened.
But I'm saying I had to knock on the bunk first. I'm on the top bunk, so I knock on the bunk first to let my celly know I'm finna look over.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
So yeah, you just don't look over.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
So I knock on the right first time. I'm like, get it. He's like, shh. He telling me, don't say shit.
That's 3 months in. That's the
mind your business. Don't say shit. So I roll back. Oh, I'm like, fuck. I'm just that shit. I'm like, God damn, that's crazy.
Is it more scary like when you hear it when it's over, like the silence in it all, like, damn, like, shit, at least it's done. And fuck.
I mean, yeah, because the block gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet. You gonna hear it all anyway, because the block gonna be quiet when it happens.
Do you know the individual, like when the next day, like, oh, that was John Black and them?
Oh no, they locked him up. I guess when the law came by the count, the little dude told it.
Oh yeah.
He told it, so they locked him up. They locked them both up. But at this time anyway, this early in my time, I really don't know nobody like that except the homies that I'm running with.
Nah, definitely. If you could remember, what would you say was your worst day in prison? Like, if you could pin it down to a day.
It's been several. When I got them appeals denied, definitely the worst day. Because that's the day that you know for sure you got to pull this 20 years.
Oh, man.
When I found out my baby mama was pregnant, that was a horrible day. Even though I was done with her, it's still like, still hit different.
How far in were you when you found out she was pregnant?
About 3 years.
About 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even though I told her to get gone and I had no contact with her whatsoever, still hurt.
Is she still with that guy? Whoever got her pregnant?
No, I'm married to her.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We'll talk about it. And let me ask you, what is something, if anything, that you had to do while you was in there that still haunts you to this day, if anything?
Hurt people.
That's right.
You do what you gotta do to survive, right? And that don't mean, then when you in that world and you in that environment, you are a different person, right?
Yeah.
So now that I'm home though, and I had to look back on some of that shit, it makes me, sometimes sad that the things I had to do to people and people I had to hurt. And some of that shit was just for little or nothing, but just the penitentiary, right?
Statement, yeah.
And, now that I'm home, and, I'm out, a lot of that shit to know the type of person that, you really are, what you're really capable of, that shit hit different.
Yeah.
Because, even though it's certain shit that I would do out here in this world to people, that's just like people who shoot people and shit like that, right? But it's not up close and personal.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody don't have it in them to get up close and personal and cut your damn throat. Yeah. Stick you in the eye. Get a can of refried beans and wrap it in the sock and try to beat you to death. Everybody don't have that in them. That's up close and personal. Blood flying in your face. Yeah. And you ain't stopping. You see what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that in them. Because anybody could pick up a gun and shoot you.
Thanks. close their eyes.
They close their eyes.
Yeah.
And then to know that, you know, that's a part of you that's some shit that you'll do, that you have done and laughed about it. You got to deal with that here. And you got to understand, we don't come out we come out here, they don't give us, we don't go talk to nobody about this shit.
Yeah, I don't hear no program. Yeah, no program.
Why you think some people don't know how to turn that shit off? So you got to be able to turn up. Why you think people come back out here and start robbing and shit again? Start fucking go out here and lose their life because they get back in them streets and start doing all that shit because they couldn't turn it off.
Yeah.
And if you was a monster out here and you go in there, you're going to be a way different monster.
Yeah.
When you come back out here and you don't turn it off.
That's right.
Because people out here ain't going to do the shit that we got to do in there. It's a lot of people who won't.
What would you say about the medical conditions in Beto or Ferguson as far as like the infirmary?
Okay, well, Beto was live. Beto had his own little hospital in it. Like, they can go down there, they'll do little surgeries and everything on you there. Ferguson unit, you'll die. R.I.P. my homeboy KB, for work. You'll die. Let me tell you, he's been complaining for months and months and months about his stomach. Now, KB, my partner, he was a shot caller for Fadoos out of Fort Worth. And me and him, we was thick of thieves, boy. We done did a lot together. So anyway, man, I remember going by, I was like, dang, cuz, you losing weight? He like, yeah, man, some stomach be tripping. Stomach be tripping. And then it's just like, he just kept losing. Like, you been going to infirmary? He said, yeah, man, I keep going down there. They give me these non-aspirin and some wheat shit to make you shit, right? They're saying that he got a bug or something. So this goes on for months. So finally, I want to say my homeboy Big Papa, he tell him like, man, you just need to lay down. Just lay down in the middle of the hallway, refuse to go on the block, man, make them ship you to the hospital because it's ugly now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something is wrong with you, bro. Man, he do that. They send him to the hospital. He died like, 3-4 days later, man. Had stomach cancer.
Damn.
But he been telling y'all ass for months and months and months and months and months. I'm talking about this went on for a long time. And they wouldn't even ship him to the hospital instead of giving him non-aspirin and shit. When y'all could have, he probably could have been saved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that shit pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
That was my boy, man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You would die there. He's not the only one.
Yeah.
They give you non-aspirin for everything. Yeah.
I want to speak on, you getting out. Did you just served all your time before you knew you had a date that you was getting out?
No, I had to make parole.
Okay. How did that go as far as your parole visit, as far as, you got to say that you're changed, you got to do the whole thing?
Well, I had to see the commissioner because after you do 20 years, it's mandatory that you see the commissioner, right? And I guess that's for to gauge your personality, characteristics, because you go up in there and you acting all stupid, we're not letting you out. You're a threat to society. So you got to convince that one. It's 3 of them now. They got to go and vote on you. But you got to convince that one that, hey, man, I'm ready for society. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I went in there and convinced them.
Do you remember exactly? You remember what you said by chance? Like just kind of the layout of what you were trying to give.
He asked me about the crime, and even though I didn't have nothing to do with it, I did not admit to it, so I had to
show remorse.
Yeah, but I had to find a way to word it right. And I'm a very smart person. I just made bad decisions, like a lot of people.
Correct.
Just because you're smart don't mean you won't make a bad decision. So I just was telling them, though, it's a sad situation for all parts. My family, put myself in a situation, where it hurt my family, and then, someone lost their life and their family got to go through, all that of having to, bury a child, a nephew, and da-da-da. And I'm like, it's just a whole sad situation altogether. You know what I'm saying? But no, I never admitted to that. I've never admitted to that. Even after doing all this time, I'm not admitting to that. I'm fighting that shit still.
Come on. To know that walk us through the day as far as them telling you that you're going home, or did you even know? They just, how did that work? And I heard that sometimes with Ferguson, they had to take you through a system to kind of work you out to be, they put you in a different group because they know you're getting out to get into society. Or what did you have to go through?
Okay, well, I pretty much knew I was going home after the conversation with the parole man, right? Because when I was finna leave out the door, I'll never forget it. Now, this was one of the best feelings I ever had in the penitentiary. So when I was leaving the commission said, hey, so I was finna go out the door, I thanked him and all that, got up, about to go out the door. So when I pulled the door, he said, hey. I said, yes, sir. He say, don't go getting in trouble because, if you get F.I., you get in trouble, they'll snatch it. You don't just tell nobody that. So I knew I was going home. I had an answer, I'm going to say 3 days. One of my little partners from H-Town, he come wake me up. My boy Big Papa work in the schoolhouse, so he steady pulling me, looking. He come wake me up early in the morning. Boom. Look at Mohammad. I'm like, what's up? He say, boy, you got an F.I. I say, what? He said, you got an F.I. I say, fucking right. Yeah. Well, I jumped up. I couldn't sleep. I had to go to a program, which I knew they was going to send me to a program. Because when you first, I had to go see another man first, right? That's on the unit. He's nothing more than the CEO, basically. But, he's in free will clothes. They make sure they get your address right. You got somewhere to parole to. This the first preliminary, right? And then I'm going to see the commissioner a couple of days later. So he come at the question. He say, are you okay with going to a program? Man, I don't give a damn what program you send me to, as long as it ain't a sex offender program. Hell yeah. I'm good. Send me to I don't give a damn. Get me out the penitentiary.
Come on.
So I had to go to a program for 6 months. That was the worst time ever.
What makes it the worst time?
Because you got to do groups. You got to sit here. So they end up sending me to a drug program. I have a murder case. What the hell am I doing here? And I would be arguing with their ass. And they say, no, it's a behavioral modification program. But everybody in here talking about, when I get out, I got to stay strong so I won't do meth again. I'm like, what the fuck? Where y'all got me at?
So whatever you got to do to get up out.
Man, this shit was miserable.
Oh, man.
Miserable.
Oh, man.
Man, yeah. But hell, shit, I know I had 6 months. I get to walk outside. You see because they got a gate around it, but it's just, with the wire. But you see the freeway, you see the cars passing by, like, fuck them.
Yeah, walk us through that feeling as far as them letting you out that door. I don't know, whoever, if somebody was there to pick you up, what is that feeling? Because a lot of people get that feeling like, are they really supposed to be free? Like, is this really real? Or they gonna come grab me and say, oh, we forgot something.
I had that feeling.
Yeah, go walk us through that.
I had that feeling. So when they let us out at this little facility, they let us out the back door. I think it might have been like, I don't know, maybe just say 6 to 10 of us that day. But they got like a little chain, like a little link chain right there. Boom. So the cars can't come in right there. And then, so I see my brother right there, right? The parking lot, because it's just a little facility.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, ain't let me out the door. I'm like, shit. So I try to go across over. Tell me, hey, no, wait till we open the chain. I'm like, man, the little chain, man. Yeah. They went open that chain, hurry up and got in that car. Tell my brother, go. He said, what? Go. Shit. Because I got the feeling, too, that they gonna come and say, oh, no, it was a mistake. Oh, hey, such happened. You know, shit, get on this highway. Get me away from here.
Man.
Yeah, I had that feeling. Yeah.
Who'd you visit when you first got out? What'd you do? Like, if anything, like, do you remember that first day and kind of what all you did?
Yeah, I told them to stop at that corner store. And the first thing I did was break that penitentiary ID up and throw it in the trash. They got me a soda. I told when I got to the city, I was like, I wanted to eat Popeyes because I always eat Popeyes. That Popeyes was trash as shit. I have never ate at Popeyes again in the last 10 years. That was the first and the last time.
Damn, Popeyes, y'all didn't get it right. This one time y'all had.
It was over with. I never went to Popeyes again. I've not ate Popeyes again. Then, of course, you know, I went to see my mama. Then I went to go holler at my best friend. And, you know, all that. Then,
how was it seeing your son? And had your son been like coming to visit? And when was the last time you saw him before you got out?
I hadn't seen him in a while because he would come with my mother. Yeah. And so my mother started getting older, and I didn't want to sit down for that ride. Besides, by that time, we had got the phone. So I'd just be like, nah, mama, don't ride down here. I'll call you. You know what I'm saying? So I could talk to her. But, man, it's crazy. Because my son's taller than me. My son's 6'4".
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
And then he's grown.
Yeah.
But, man, it was a wonderful feeling, man. It was a wonderful feeling, man.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, most people, it's funny because, I don't understand it, but most people come out of prison looking healthy. I mean, you look healthy. If I would have ran into you in a regular business or a car dealership, I wouldn't have told you did a day in prison. Like, what is it about prison that makes most people that I sit down with, they just look healthy, that done all this time? Like,
because you don't have access to drugs and alcohol on a regular.
Yes.
You don't have access to a lot of food that's bad for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in the penitentiary do some type of form of exercising.
Okay.
It's like out here, sometimes you just don't have the time. It's not enough time in the day, especially if you got a job.
Yeah.
There's just really not enough time in the day. But I think the main thing, because you can see people who they come out here and then they get back on, they start doing little drugs and drinking and then they start looking bad.
Yeah.
But in there, we don't have, not saying, because we got everything that's out of here, we have in there.
Yeah.
But you just don't have it as
in excess.
That, and you don't have the regularity to have it, to get it.
Yeah.
And you don't have the money like that either.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying?
So more though, these things that we look at on an everyday basis is like more of a frivolous thing in there. I mean, more of a restricted thing in there. You got access to it.
Yeah.
Just not every day.
You just don't got it all day, every day.
Understandable. I'm curious. I just want to ask real quick, when major events happen in the world on the inside, like Hurricane Katrina, 9/11, things like that, does it affect what goes on inside prison? Like when a major event in the real world happen, does anything change on the inside? Obama gets elected. I mean, do y'all even give a care about real world tragedies or incidents that don't affect y'all? It doesn't matter.
No, this what goes on out here has, unless it's a law being passed that's going to help us, why care about anything that goes on out here? It doesn't affect us. Right. I remember I was in the chat hall when 9/11 happened, right? And they came through. They were like, man, they just knocked down the Twin Towers. I was like, what? Like, yeah. So when I got home, it was still, oh my God. When I got back to the block, they were still burning. I'm looking, I'm like, damn. That shit crazy, ain't it? Y'all see this shit? It was more like entertainment to me. And there people in there dying.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn. And then they crash. We're like, oh, shit. But it don't affect us. No, we just looking at it as entertainment. Like, wow, that shit crazy. They going crazy out there.
I always wonder, like, will society fall and y'all still be like in there. Like, we in our own world. So society's falling, war's happening, but yet.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like ain't nobody giving a shit about all the war that we do fighting in here. Damn. Nobody giving a shit. We don't care about nothing going on out there. I mean, as far as, nothing happening to your family, you know what I'm saying? But any random, we don't care less. I don't give a damn if you went to war with China. I don't give a shit. I'm in the penitentiary. Man. What that got to do with me?
That's real. That's real. Well, Mohammad, whenever we do these prison stories, we always try to end each story with some words of encouragement, man. There's a lot of young dudes out here that's, probably in your same scenario, man, probably doing some type of gang banging, trying to, live up for their brothers or they set or something. And they maybe been in jail a couple times, but they never really stepped foot in a real penitentiary. They never been to Ferguson. They don't really know what it means. And I try to take this opportunity to, because, we do these stories. We don't want to glorify prison. Mm-hmm. We're not trying to make it. We're not trying to advertise it like, oh, this is where everybody should be, and this is where you get your stripes. We wanted to deter people from actually ending up in a situation like Ferguson. So, if you don't mind, kind of like let these people know, let the young people know as far as what reasons they should stay out of a situation where they get their freedom taken and have to sit in a situation like Ferguson.
Well, first and foremost, especially gang members, we your homies, we ain't your friend. When you go in there, the people who you think are your friends, when you mess up, them gonna be the people that get you. You see, you go in there, Crip, the Bloods they're not the ones that's gonna get you off the unit. They're not gonna be the Mexicans. It's gonna be your own. There's no love in there. There's no empathy. There's no sympathy. That is not the place, like I said before earlier, for a human. It's like nobody should want to wake up every day, day in, day out, looking at these walls, looking at these bars. Your life is on the line the whole time. Only time that you can have any type of sense of peace is when you go in that cell. And that's only if you and your cellie get along. And that's at rack time. By 3:30, 4 o'clock, them doors gonna roll. You are not safe. So that is no place for a person to live in despair, knowing that anytime, your life can be taken by anybody around you. You're not even safe from the laws. The laws is not there to protect you. They're not there to protect you. That's why I always tell them, stay your ass out of that penitentiary. Stay up out of there. That is no place for a human. It's too much out here. Yeah. It's too much out here to enjoy, to want to go in there with a bunch of men, a bunch of gay men, and a bunch of people who are predators that want to do something to you all the time. And I'm talking about laws too. Yeah. So I always tell them when I always do my stay your ass out of there.
That's real. What is the main difference you feel between a prison and a zoo?
A prison and a zoo?
Yeah.
There ain't no difference. Yeah. It's completely no difference. Except I don't want to say they animals, because we animals. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to say the difference between we humans and they animals. I can't even make that distinction because, like I explained to you, like the shit we do is animalistic. You know what I'm saying? We have the same animal behavior that they have. If you fall your ass in that cage, Get what that lion gonna do to your ass. You see what I'm saying? You get on the wrong side of us in there, guess what we gonna do to your ass? Yeah. So, I mean, they get fed by the zookeeper. We get escorted to go to the child hall. They feed us. I mean, shit. I mean,
it's a telltale discussion, man, because again, it is the human mind isn't meant to be caged up, to be confined like that. And I look at pit bulls put in the cage, and I'm like, that's almost where they just walk around in a circle all day, just walking around a circle, waiting to get fed. Can't talk. Of course, dogs can't talk, but it's kind of like the same. Hell, y'all don't have a voice. Yeah. It don't matter what you say. Like, I'm hungry. I'll feed you what I want. Yeah. So I see the similarities in a sense. So with that being said, hopefully these tales that you just told us just now spark some type of interest in a young person that is out here taking these chances to say, that ain't know where I want to be, man. But right now, again, we do this as an introduction. We just scratching the surface with you. I know you did so much time. There's so many more stories to tell, but I think we got a good one in. So I got to say, man, Mohammad, you done came through Prison Stories 101, man. I appreciate you. And definitely, sir, I salute you, man. You out and about, man. You out and you got your freedom back. Right. I salute it, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Hey.